Barrier Fencing Supply is a fencing wholesaler and distributor based out of Supply, North Carolina. Whether you need fencing, fencing products, fencing accessories, or various other construction materials related to your fencing needs, we have the products you are looking for at today's most competitive prices around. Ask us today about bulk pricing packages. Call 910-269-8661. Contact us by email at sales@barrierfencingproducts.com. Barrier Fencing Supply, proud supporter of the Voice of Victory Lane podcast. Hello, this is Kip Thompson, host of the Voice of Victory Lane podcast, here today in Holden Beach, North Carolina at 200 Proof Seafood Company. Walk with us, take a look at all of the fresh seafood harvested and caught right here off the eastern coast of Holden Beach, North Carolina. 200 Proof offers their own crab seasoning, Old Bay seasoning, and all the trimmings to go for a great meal with you and your family. Fresh shrimp right off of the boat. It doesn't get any better than that. We've got sea bass, we've got clean whiting, we've got scallops, tuna, flounder, red snapper. The list goes on right here at 200 Proof Seafood Company in Holden Beach, North Carolina. When you visit the island and you want to come into town and you don't want to cook or you don't want to go out to eat, be sure to call us today and find out about our seafood broil combo for only $65 and to feed up to 5 people. Hey, and you can customize it your own way, just like you want it, only at 200 Proof Seafood Company right here in Holden Beach, North Carolina. We invite you to visit us on Facebook at 200 Proof Seafood, or give us a call at 910-842-5553. 200 Proof Seafood Company, the official seafood provider of the Voice of Victory Lane podcast. Race fans, and welcome back to another inside edition of the Voice of Victory Lane with Kip Thompson. Tonight's show is being brought to you in part by Barrier Fencing Supply out of Holden Beach, North Carolina, and also 200 Proof Seafood Company out of Holden Beach, North Carolina, and also Atwell Exterior Services, Trevor Atwell and Team Atwell Exterior Services out of Greenville, North Carolina. We're going to hear from him as we close out tonight's show. Again, tonight's show is a special Wednesday night edition. We are going to check in with the series director of the Steel Block Bandits. We're gearing up inside the Fayetteville Motor Speedway for the big, huge Cash Money 100. Let's welcome first-time guest here on the show tonight, Jim Long Jr. Jim, welcome to the show, man.
I appreciate you having me, man. Especially since you're on vacation, I feel special.
Well, absolutely. You know, and one thing I was trying to think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'll let you correct me here if I do this wrong, since you are actually the guest and you're not the host of the show. I'm going to give your line, party people, my dirt freaks, where you at?
That's right. You got it right, homie. You got it.
Oh, so we're ready to rock and roll. So here we go, man. The big stage this weekend back inside the Fayetteville Motor Speedway, the 9th annual Cash Money 100, the Bad Company Tour for 2023, the Steel Block Bandits, man. We're looking for hopefully a replica, if not better, of a great show of what we had in 2022.
And I'm going to tell you what, I've told everybody about that race. I still haven't seen a replay of it, but I got it right here. It's all still here. I'm getting old, but I still got it. It was a heck of a race. I mean, the racetrack was in great shape. And that's all we ask for. When we come in someplace, man, just give us something where our guys can showcase what they can do. There's a great local contingent, great drivers. Of course, our tour guys coming in there, and it was a heck of a show last year. And I don't see why we can't put on a heck of one this year as well.
Well, again, for those who missed it, and maybe you're not familiar with the Cash Money 100, it is 100 laps on dirt inside the Carolina Bull Ring. It is paying $10,000 to win. And Jim, when you talk about last year, rolling back, you know, we both got it up here. Remember kind of what happened. 80 laps into that race, man, it was anybody's race. And Tyler Bear comes out of nowhere in that B8 to capture that win. Could he be a player in the field that could defend that title this weekend?
Absolutely. Tyler has won a race this year. He's done a fantastic job. Tyler is always usually better with that 525 engine package. He's usually always coming at the end of the race, may start off a little bit behind in qualifying and such, but keeps the tires on the car, keeps it straight. Dalton Wilson led a good bit of that race last year. Unfortunately, his car was just too tight, and I didn't think that right rear was going to make it because he was having to slide it a little bit too much. And Christian Thomas had a good run going and broke a motor. But Tyler, once he got out front, man, he just got gone. I mean, he definitely, there's a bunch of guys that can win, but he's definitely right there amongst them.
Well, we are looking for, again, another great show with you guys. Super excited to have it back-to-back years for the 9th annual Cash Money 100, a place where this race originated, man. It's where this race belongs, at Fayetteville Motor Speedway. And we're super excited about having you guys back and seeing that. It's all a buzz right now, man. Everyone's talking about it. And, when you talk about a $10,000 to win race, it is the Ricky Sullivan Memorial Race. And I saw yesterday on the Steel Block Bandits page a kind of a huge announcement that the Sandlin family and Sullivan family paying a $500 Fast Time Award winner for the Fast Time driver there this weekend, which is a little something, man, to dangle out in front of those drivers, man, to get up front.
Yeah, we appreciate. We've always had great support from the Sullivan family and the Sandlin family. And I did want to mention Eddie Kenneth Sandlin, whichever way you know him by, Owens Nation. He kind of flies under the radar, but he's right there with Brian, and he thought the world of Rick Jr. And he does a lot for us and helps us. So yeah, that extra $500 certainly gives some incentive to get on down with the program.
Also talking about the magnitude of this race, you guys are gearing toward the end of your season. And right now, your top 3 in points, Derek Quaid, you've got Tyler Bear that we've mentioned about, and also the Delaware Demon, Robbie Emery. And that third spot, Jim, 6 points separate those guys, man. So this could get interesting this weekend at Fayetteville.
Yeah, we've got them right there together. You drop back a few spots. You got Derek Rankin and Samuel Bryant, who Samuel's had a great first half of the year, kind of struggled a little bit here in the last part of the year, but they're tied for 6th position. So lots of positions could change hands here on this last race. This is our last event for the season, and our guys have raced hard. They've raced competitively against each other, but they've raced clean, and that's one thing that we're proud about here on the Steel Block Bandit Tour is that our guys race hard. They race with respect, and man, at the end of the day, they just put on a great product.
Well, they do put on a great product. They race each other clean. And one thing, man, that I'll commend you on, pat you on the back, and congratulate you for, you guys have traveled all over, and I'm kind of tied up where I am at Fayetteville. I'm always kind of looking to see what you guys are doing and what's going on. I mean, 25, 30, 35 cars, 40 cars. I mean, you guys have a great, huge field of cars everywhere you go. And we know that a race of this magnitude is going to bring that group this weekend to Fayetteville. And man, congratulations on that, man. You guys do an awesome job. People just love it. Bandit Nation, the way you guys do this thing and go out through the crowds and hands the thing out to the little small pieces to the kids, and you always have something going on, Fast Time qualifier deal. And it's a great race. It's a great product. And I want to congratulate you on that, man, because it's a job well done.
Well, I appreciate that. That means a lot, Kip. We work hard, and we have great marketing partners that allow us to do the things that we do. We give out Bandit Posse money every race, top 10 in points. And for the first half of the year, we had 16 that had made every event, had perfect attendance. So we paid out $100 a race to the top 16. So we do that. We do Rookie of the Race Award for $100. We do a Hard Luck Award. Excuse me. We do the Fast Time Award, the Hard Charger of the Race Award. They get $100 plus 1 point, 1 championship point. So, we do everything else when we can. Anything we can do, but and it's just it can't just be about the racing. I wish it was, but it has to be entertainment. We had a high car count this year of 53 at Hagerstown, Maryland. Historic track, fantastic event, fantastic race, and we appreciate them giving us a shot. We just said, hey, I can't tell you what we're going to do or how many cars we're going to have, but if you just give us a shot. If we don't do well, don't ask us back. So we've had some new venues on the tour this year, which has been exciting for us and our drivers. And so they're just getting better and better. When you get out away from home and you're racing on different tracks, different surfaces with different competition, it can't help but improve, the driver behind the steering wheel.
Well, when you talk about earlier in your comment there with those people that make that possible to do Posse Award and Hard Luck Award and things of that nature, you mentioned the word marketing partners. Let's give you an opportunity as a series director to thank and mention some of those people that help you guys throughout the 2023 season.
Yeah, we've got some great sponsors. Let's start. We're getting ready to finish up our points. So Mega Plumbing of the Carolinas, that they are our partner with our championship points chase right here in Fayetteville. Jonathan Scott and his wife, man, they have supported us from the beginning with Scott Service Company. Of course, Dirt Freak Racewear is a new sponsor with the series. Got Raffine Transport, which they do our Hard Luck Award. That's a former racer himself. You might want to get a legend on your show. You need to get up with CS Fitzgerald. And people know who CS is. We love CS, but his company came on board and helped with that.
I thought that's what I was doing tonight. I had a legend on the show tonight.
You got a nobody on the show tonight. You need to get somebody a little bit more important on next year. But our rookie of the race with Nicholas Joseph and those guys with Integris Risk Solutions, we appreciate their involvement with us this year. Of course, Brian Sullivan, man, East Coast Towing, and Brian Sullivan's been with us, from the beginning. That's $200 a race, every race for 3 years, and man, we really appreciate him being involved. VP Racing Fuels, David Taylor, and corporate VP. I could go on and on and on and on, with our marketing partners, but we'd run out of time for the show.
Well, I know that it just takes every single person that is in that unit of marketing partners and part of the team to pull off what you guys do. And race fans, we are gearing up for the biggest race of the 2023 season this weekend inside the Fayetteville Motor Speedway. It's not only the biggest race of the season for us, it's the biggest races of the season for the Bad Company Tour, the Steel Block Bandits Late Model Challenge. Again, 100 laps on dirt for $10,000 to win. Everything will start tomorrow night inside the Fayetteville Motor Speedway with an open practice from 7 o'clock until 11. So please note that to get in the pit area, it is $20 per person in the pits, and you can do free viewing from the grandstand. So come out. Get a feel. You may see some Steel Block Bandits there tomorrow night that could be shaken down, but we will let you know that on Friday night, we only have 2 features on the schedule. The 2 features will be the Rockfish Junior Sprints, and also from the Rockfish Speedway, it will be the Carolina Mod Light Tour. We'll also have the Bilstein Shock 602 late models. We'll have Willys Carbon Dyno 602 Sport Modifieds, Team Triple X Race Services, Street Stocks, and always our Amzel Trucking Legends. They'll be there to hot lap, qualify, and get all of their stuff done, their heat races and everything, get all of that behind us. And throughout the night, Jim Long and the guys with the Steel Block Bandits will be making some appearances on the track to practice throughout the night. So it's a big event, Jim, and man, we're ready to get it kicked off.
Kip, I appreciate you having me on the show and promoting what we're doing. I did want to mention two more folks. I couldn't forget our very own OG Boom City Sasquatch, Joseph Swan with Gen 3 Performance Imaging. He started last year with the points, $100 for our points leader every week with the hot pink wings of hope in memory of Dina. And so we appreciate Joseph and Gen 3 Performance Imaging doing that for us. And then also Power Source, who is a renowned engine builder, Chris and his folks. He does our Hard Charger of the Race award. So I did want to mention those two before we move forward, but we'll have merch, man. We'll have our new merch trailer that we bought 4 or 5 months ago. It'll be set up at the track. We'll have Cash Money 100 swag. Again, this year we're going to do the extended intermission with a driver's autograph session down at the merch trailer. So lots of stuff will be going on. We'll be giving stuff away to the kids and this and that. So going to be a great time at Fayetteville Motor Speedway this weekend.
Yes, indeed. And one other thing that I want to extend out to the fans, for all of you guys who are watching tonight, lap sponsorships. Lap sponsorships are now available. We have 100 laps. Now we're trying to do $100 per lap and you can do it for your racing team, for the memory of a loved one, maybe your favorite driver, whatever you want to do. Now is the time to jump on and be a part of that, because this is a really, really big part of putting this whole production together is the lap sponsorships. Now, on behalf of the Steel Block Bandits, Joseph Swan, the Sasquatch out of Eastover, North Carolina, he is handling pretty much posting and listing on the Steel Block Bandit side. Me on behalf of Fayetteville Motor Speedway will be taking care of trying to make sure that every single lap is sold and taken care of, and you're in the proper order for the lap that you want. So, hey, last year we had 100 laps. We sold all 100 laps. And for those of you who want to come on, hey, go ahead and get your name in there first, because we're counting on you guys who were on that list last year to be back with us again, because, hey, this is your part in your hometown racetrack, the biggest race of the year for the 2023 season. It all goes down this weekend inside the Fayetteville Motor Speedway, and we cannot wait to be back a part of this because it was just electric last year. The crowd was just in it. We had several different lead changes throughout the race, and you will see some of the best dirt late model drivers in the eastern part of North Carolina, all over the state of North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Virginia. They'll be coming from everywhere to be a part of this huge race, and we want to see you in the grandstands. We look for it to be packed out again. Again, we will be going Friday night and then Saturday night as well. But Saturday night, Jim, that is the big day. That's the big show. This is the stage for the performance of the year for the Bad Company Tour for the Steel Block Bandits.
For sure. Like I said, we're excited. We get to crown a champion. We get to honor a hard-nosed racer, guy that won tons and tons of races, Ricky Sullivan Jr. And the Sullivan family. So we've got guys coming from Tennessee. We've got guys coming from Georgia. We've got guys coming from Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, North Carolina, South Carolina. So if you haven't been out in a while, this weekend is the time to come. Going to have beautiful weather on Saturday. So please come out and support us and the Fayetteville Motor Speedway. We appreciate Dave and Shay and their entire staff for hosting this event and helping make it a successful one. So please get your laps in. Man, we need you. Don't make me start calling. If I have to start calling, I'm going to start getting $200 a lap instead of $100 a lap. You know who you are. Y'all know who you are. So you sponsored and you helped us last year. Come on back on board and help us out this year. We appreciate it.
Yeah, the list from last year still exists. So we can go back and start calling people out if we have to. Don't make us do that. Come on, be a part of it. Hey, you do it because you love dirt track racing just like we do. We're counting on you. Hey, again tonight, hey, we are so excited and proud to have the series director of the Steel Block Bandits, the big, huge race of the year coming up this weekend. Jim Long, thank you so much, man, for taking time not only to be on the show and, man, for what you do for the sport of racing. And I look forward, man, to seeing you and getting together with you and hang out a little bit this weekend at Fayetteville.
Sounds good, brother. Thanks for having me. Keep doing what you're doing, and we appreciate it all. Thanks.
All right, folks. Again, that's Jim Long, series director of the Steel Block Bandits. I'm Kip Thompson, host of Voice of Victory Lane podcast. As we close out tonight's show, we're going to go in and hear from Trevor Atwell. Atwell Exterior Services out of Greenville, North Carolina, and we're going to close tonight's show just like we do every one of our shows. Be on the lookout. We could be coming to a racetrack near you, and you could be who we're talking about next right here on the Voice of Victory Lane podcast. Thanks for watching. We'll see everyone inside the Fayetteville Motor Speedway this weekend, and good night, everybody.
Atwell Exterior Services and Team Atwell ride with a winner. Congratulations to Trevor Atwell and the team at Atwell Exterior Services in Greenville, North Carolina. Atwell is the top-rated roofing and exterior renovations company in racing country, and Team Atwell has sponsored so many great racing teams for years. Ride with a winner on your roof or on the track. Atwell Exterior Services. Atwell Exterior Services and Team Atwell Racing. Ride with a winner.